So a lot of people say that money does not fix everything. Yes, sure. Money does not fix everything. But you know what else doesn't fix everything? Being broke, not having money. And this is probably one of the worst things that you can go through in life, because if you don't have money, then you don't have freedom. You don't have options. You can't do the things that you want to do in life because you simply do not have a choice. You don't have money. And this gets you stuck in life. This gets you stuck in a never-ending cycle of poverty, unless if you decide to make a change. And I can fully attest to this. When I was still living in Canada, I was broke, I was miserable, I was unhappy, and I wasn't making enough money. And I knew that I had to get myself out of there because I did not want to be there. So I decided to make a change. And fast forward 1 year later, I knew I made the right decision. There's so much opportunities that lie in front of you as soon as you get outside of your comfort zone. But you got to decide to make a change. It's going to be uncomfortable at first, but it is all worth it. So if you are watching this video right now and you're struggling mentally, you're struggling emotionally, you're struggling physically, then there is a high chance that you are struggling financially. And money is the root cause of all of your problems. And as soon as you decide to fix this and solve this problem, everything else becomes 10 times easier. So in this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to fix your life by fixing your finances. Because this is exactly what I did. I got myself out of a bad position. I put myself in an uncomfortable position. I started a business when I was still in Canada, and the business started taking off. I started making money, started making tens and thousands of dollars, and I decided to pack my bags and do what I've always wanted to do, which is get out of that country and travel. Because now I have the option to do so. But you just decide. You need to decide to make a change. In order for you to fix your life, you need to decide to make a change. So the very first step to fix your life is to accept the fact that money fixes 90% of your problems. It fixes the majority of your problems. And if you have problems and you don't have money, then your problems becomes 10 times more difficult. Not having money amplifies all of your problems. It becomes so much more difficult. Because think about this. If you're struggling to pay the rent, that's stress. If you're struggling to pay your car loan, that's stress. If your car breaks down, that's stress. If you can't eat the food that you want to eat, that's stress. You don't have options. And that goes all away instantly once you have money. All it takes is just one credit card payment or one card transfer, one bank transfer, and all of your problems go away. The majority of your problems just go away instantly as long as you have money. Because without money, everything else becomes 10 times more difficult. Trust me, I was in that same position. I know exactly how that feels. All of your problems go away as soon as you have the means to fix this problem, these problems that you have with money. And money doesn't fix everything, yes, sure. But money gives you freedom, it gives you options, and most importantly, it gives you peace of mind. So the sooner that you accept the fact that money fixes 90% of your problems, the sooner you're going to naturally gravitate towards making money. Because it solves the majority of your problems. So if you wanted to fix your problems, you have to get money. Step number 2, get angry. Get angry with the position that you are in life, and then get disciplined. And look at yourself. Assess your position in life right now. Where are you in life right now? Are you doing good? Are you not doing good? And if you're doing good, if you don't have any problems, you can just close this video. You can stop watching. But if you're not doing good, then I need you guys to get angry. Get angry with the position that you are in right now. Because if you're just comfortable right now, if you're just doing okay, then just stay there. But if you're not comfortable, if you're uncomfortable and you want to make a change, you need to get angry and you need to use that motivation to get yourself out of that position. And then once you pick up a strategy that's going to get you out of that position, you need to get disciplined. Because think about this. There are people that are much younger than you, that are much less smarter than you, but they are doing so much better than you because they decided to make a change. They got angry with the position that they were in, and then they got disciplined. They worked every day towards achieving that goal of getting out of that bad position. And it doesn't matter how you feel. If you're angry with the position that you're in, Your feelings have no bearing towards your goals. Because if you don't decide to make a change, you're going to be stuck there forever. So it doesn't matter how you feel. You got to show up every single day, work towards that goal. Remember that anger. Remember how that feels to be in that bad position. And I know exactly how that feels. I was pissed off when I wasn't making any money. But then I had to work every single day to get myself out of that position. There were some days that I was tired. There were some days that I wasn't feeling good. I was feeling hungry. I did not want to go work. But I just forced myself because I wanted to get out of that position. So familiarize this feeling. Familiarize this feeling of being angry in the position that you are in. Because you can make a change. And you just got to work every single day towards that change and be disciplined. Because the people that you see, the successful people that you see, they're disciplined. They're working every day, regardless of how they feel. And the third step to fixing your life is to just pick one skill that pays you money. You don't need to have 10 sources of income. You just need to have one skill that you can monetize. One skill that solves a real problem. You can learn about AI. You can learn about sales. You can learn about marketing. You can learn about automations. You can create a product, and a product that solves a problem in a specific marketplace. And you can monetize that product in exchange for $5,000 to $10,000, given that the problem that you're solving is big enough for these businesses to pay you money. But you just need to pick and decide one skill, one product, one service that fixes a real problem, and present that to a marketplace and tell them that you can solve their problems. They just need to pay you what you're worth. And if your solution solves their problem and it brings them ROI, it helps them save time, it helps them make money, then they're more gravitated to give you money because they see the potential in what you're offering to them. So one skill, one product, you don't need 10 sources of income. You just need one thing that's going to make you money. And that's how you're going to make money. That's how you're going to get out of your position. Now, the second thing, the next step out of all of that, step number 4, is to start using leverage. Start using people. Start using their experience. Start using their time. Start using your money. Start using systems to get you faster results, better and faster results, because you don't have to do everything on your own. You can start using leverage. And this is what business people do. Look at every single successful business. Look at the billion-dollar companies. They use leverage. They outsource people. They pay people. They use their money to grow and scale. They understand that if they trade their time for money, then that's not the best way to make money. And you can buy time by leveraging other people, leveraging their experience, leveraging their skills, leveraging their knowledge. You can use your own money as leverage to get faster results. You run advertising. You hire coaches to help you to get to that goal faster. You can leverage systems to get you better results, better, standardized, faster results. That's all that it is. You're just building leverage. That's all business is. It's about building leverage and saving time to help you make more money. Now, once you understand leverage, the very last step that I want to talk to you guys about is to get out of your own country. Get out of your own city. Get out of your own environment. Get out of the place that you were originally in, because chances are you are still hanging out with the same people that you were broke with. And if you wanted to make money, you need to surround yourself with people that are making money. If you're surrounding yourself with people that are in the same level as you, if not lower, then how do you expect to get out of that circle? How do you expect to get out of that position that you are in? You need to start talking to people that are making money. When I was broke, I was working for a real estate company, and they were sharing co-working spaces. They were selling co-working spaces. So this is where business people rent an office space to have their business on there as a physical location. And when I was working there, I started talking to these people, to these business owners. And then I started understanding their language. And then that's how I started moving. I understood how business works by talking to these people. And once I started making money, I got out of Canada and I went to different events. networking events. I went to masterminds and coaching events. And I started connecting with people that are much higher than me in terms of business. Some of them are making $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a month. And now I've hired coaches to help me grow from $50K a month to $250K a month. And I made that happen because I knew that there are people that are doing so much better than me. And if you're smart enough, then you'll listen to their advice. You'll listen to what they have to say. But you need to surround yourself with people that are making money. Because if you're still stuck in your own country, in your own city, still hanging out with the same people that you were broke with, their mindset is not the same as opposed to the people that are making money. It's on a different frequency. And if you're starting to do better and these people are not doing better, then they're going to start pulling you down. Because now they don't speak the same language that you're speaking. So you need to break free from that. And you need to start hanging around with people that know how to make money. Because it's going to make your business so much better. Because they have connections. They know how to do business. They know how to do systems. They can help you make more money with your business. You can collaborate with them. But essentially, that's all that it is. It's just 5 steps to making your life better. You just need to follow these steps. It's that easier. So if you're struggling right now, if you're struggling financially, you need to start making money because 90% of your problems go away once you start making money. Now you have the means to fix all of these problems with just one simple step, but you need to decide to make a change. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Follow me on Instagram, like this video, subscribe, and let's stay connected. See you guys in the next video.